Swati, good evening. You know, there are so many loopholes here that we need to talk about. No FIR filed despite a complaint. Details of the victims that's been leaked, including the minor who's leveled the sexual harassment charge against BJP MPA and WFI boss Brij Bhushan. These wrestlers are running from pillar to post. The NCW hasn't taken cognizance.
I think this is one of the most brazen and completely illegal acts of the Delhi police. 5 days have happened and Delhi police has failed to register even an FIR in the matter of POCSO. These girls have given written representations to the Women Commission of Delhi, where they have alleged that senior officials from the sports ministry got to know about their complaint immediately when they filed it in the Delhi police, and they have been harassing these girls by calling them and trying to identify the identities of other survivors. Yesterday again we got fresh complaints from these girls where they have made serious allegations against several people who are actually calling up them, their families, and trying to threaten them, trying to coerce them into submission. What is Delhi police doing? We've issued notices, we have raised this matter up with the Delhi police, and the Delhi police is just sitting completely silently, and their only excuse is that they're inquiring the matter. What kind of an inquiry happens before an FIR in the sexual harassment case?
Is that the response you've received? Swati, I'm sure you've tried to reach out to the Delhi police repeatedly on this. What has their response been on record on why they haven't filed an FIR?
They are completely silent, and I saw from the press release that they have given and even the press conferences that they are holding. I have seen that what they're trying to say is that because we are doing an inquiry in the matter, we will first do an inquiry and then we will do the FIR. But that is not the law of the land. The law of the land is extremely clear. An FIR has to be registered by the police officer immediately when a girl complains about sexual harassment. That is the law of India. I don't know which law is the Delhi police following. In fact, I have written a recommendation to the senior most police officers in Delhi today because I want FIRs to be registered against all those officers who have failed to protect these girls and who have failed to file their FIR, because section 166A C of IPC says exactly that. After Nirbhaya's rape, there were criminal amendment. There were amendments in the criminal bill, and this is the very strong piece of amendment that we had got. If a police officer refuses to file the FIR of sexual harassment case, an FIR will be filed against that police officer. Now I want 2-3 things. One, FIR against this Brij Bhushan Singh, who thinks that he's above law. He needs to be arrested immediately, and there needs to be an FIR against all these officers who have completely failed to protect these girls and register their police complaint. Also, we need security for these girls. This man is extremely influential. Not only he is a member of the parliament, he seems to be very having a huge amount of clout, because I fail to understand that how is it that Olympian girls, these girls have won medals for this country. They are stars in this country. Each and every girl in the country looks up to them, and these girls are forced to sit on the streets of Delhi. They're forced to eat there, they're forced to sleep there, they're crying in front of the country, and the government fails to move an inch. I think it is really shameful. I think action needs to be taken against this man. He needs to be immediately jailed, and action needs to be taken against Delhi police officers who have failed to do their duty completely.
We all agree that there must be an investigation against Brij Bhushan. These are extremely grave charges. So investigate all you want, but go ahead and file that FIR, because that is the most basic step. Do you also, Swati, feel a bit disappointed and let down by the fact that the National Commission for Women hasn't spoken on this? These wrestlers have reached out to the NCW repeatedly. There's been no response.
I think it is not at all shocking, because if you look at the conduct of the National Commission for Women, when is it that they actually speak out? I have not seen any notices, and I have not seen the kind of action that the Delhi Commission for Women has been doing. So I think it is really unfortunate, and it's quite shameless, because you see these girls each and every girl in the country looks up to them. If you do not ensure justice and protection for these girls, what is the message that is going to the entire country? That yes, there will be rapes in the country, there will be sexual harassment, there will be lot of issues, and nobody protects girls. So I think the National Commission for Women, I think the Haryana Commission for Women, I think everybody need to get their act together, and it's something which I feel very strongly against, because I feel that many times the Delhi Commission for Women is just fighting a lonely battle. Sometimes, most of the times actually, we are all alone in this fight. We will continue this fight, and I am 101% sure that law of the land will prevail, and there will be an FIR against Brij Bhushan, there will be arrests made against him, and there will be FIRs against Delhi police officers who think that they are above law.
Okay. Swati Maliwal, thank you for joining us here on India Today.